Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with a new collection at Spellbinders. This is the Spotlight Frames and Florals collection designed by Lisa Horton. And if you notice what's going on, I am wearing lilac shimmer. My cards are inspired by lilac shimmer. Lilac shimmer is right back here. Platinum Scout, Platinum 6 die cutting machine. These are exclusives at Spellbinders. The pre-order for these machines, including the white Platinum Scout, ends on May 27th. And also, that's the last day for Kit Club. So I have been enjoying Kit Club. If you haven't seen the Club Along Crafting video, just go take a look. It's on the Spellbinders YouTube channel. I'll put a link for it in this video as well. Now back to Spotlight Frames and Florals. Lisa Horton is a designer with her own product line, actually, out of the UK. I actually do own a few of her dies and maybe one or two of her embossing folders. But now she has teamed up with Spellbinders to offer some exciting new products. So crafters, let's take a look at these goodies in the Spotlight frame. And yes, I was inspired by the lilac shimmer, hence my lilac shimmer shirt. I told you, purple is my favorite color. And crafters, I don't know what the end date of the Spellbinders pre-summer sale is, but I will link my video here so you can take a look at that. Loaded with a lot of steals, so you may want to add some goodies to your stash. But let's talk about the goodies in this collection, because I did not bring in any items. I did all 3 cards using only the collection. Didn't bring in any foundation dies. Didn't even bring in my favorite You Are Everything sentiments. That's a better press plate. See, it's on my card. Look at this one from the Weekender. Still love this. So good, so good. Have I gone back to finish my classes? No, but it's there and our access will be held for I think like a year or so. So I still have time to go back and finish up some of those classes because all the step-by-step instruction was amazing. Amazing. Okay, crafters, let's get into all this lilac shimmer floral goodness fun. Let's get started. Okay, crafters, the last day. I just wanted to show you the lilac shimmer because she's just so pretty. So this is Lila. And the last day for the pre-order is May 27th, okay? After that, then you're going to have to wait until June to order your machine. Pre-orders will ship first. She is beautiful, but boy, is she strong and working well. I used my Platinum Scout to make all these cards too. Yay! And also, don't forget her mother, Shimmer. Look at Shimmer. So super pretty. I love these machines so much. Beautiful and just works like a dream. In the Spotlight Frames and Florals collection, there are 7 items. 2 floral dies, 2 stamp and die sets with the sentiments, and then textures. 2 texture die sets, and also a better press. Now with the better press, yes, you can glimmer this too. So this is like a 2-for-1 when it comes to getting better press. This is actually a very comprehensive collection by Lisa Horton. She has been designing collections, so I guess she's been doing this for a while. That's probably why it's such a comprehensive collection. But I'm glad she teamed up with Spellbinders. Because she teamed up with Spellbinders, just want to add this little bit. When you purchase her items without Spellbinders, you're paying because she lives in UK. When you purchase imported products, you know the price point goes a little bit higher. Here with Spellbinders, you're getting it like what we normally buy items for. 2 thumbs up. These 2 die sets are very small die sets, so they're not going to have a high price point, but talk about impact. Love this flower, this layered anemone. The flowers in this one, they'll have a certain shape like an angle. You layer up 2 of the large ones together or 2 of the medium ones. Here are the centers, there's the leaves, and then here are the stems. Easy to put together. It's a really pretty flower. Then there is the layered iris. This one I would say keep the packaging and then follow the packaging. Here is a nice stem. These 2 parts are for those buds, and then here are some leaves. So this is layered iris and anemone. These 2 are fabulous too. You Make Me Smile sentiment stamp and die set, and a little hello sentiment stamp and die set. These have 2 offsets, 2 outlines. These work in a principle of it being like triple matting, the biggest one, and then the second to the biggest, and then the smallest one, which is the actual sentiment. Smile and hello. These are fabulous. Let me give you a measurement on smile. I'm going to do it from just a sentiment because you can work with this by itself. Smile is 2.5 by 1.25. Hello is 2.5, also 1.25. Then here are the sentiment stamps, which are high quality photopolymer stamps, and the sentiments coordinate with this. Plus they also come with their own coordinating die plate. So you would stamp this once and then die cut it once. Both of them have rounded edges, so that's a fun new style for us. If you have other sentiment stamps that can fit in here, this can do double duty. So you get like smile, it looks good on you, smile, it's your special day, it's the best medicine, it's your birthday, you make me smile. Cute. I love that this one can go on the top. Same thing here. With the hello, it's a little hello. So a little can be on the top. That's on one of my examples. Then hello, and then underneath it, how are you? Miss you lots. Wanted to say hello, my dear friend. Hello from me to you. This can be on the top too, sending you a happy hello. So you can have lots of fun with this. It's a great set. Next, let's talk about textures. This is fun. Here is a woven lattice texture die. This is reminiscent of Susan Tierney Coburn's bamboo. So this is just a larger sizing. I'll put a link for this below. And this collection, this is Susan's Through the Arbor Garden collection. So look at that. This is just a larger of the grid. This is more of a burlap look. Both of these are fabulous in your stash to add texture, especially with florals. They work very well with florals. So this is woven lattice texture, 4.5 by 3. This will fit right through your Platinum Scout, because the Platinum Scout has a 3.5-inch opening, so you can die cut this in that machine. All of these pieces do pop out too. Yay, I didn't have to fight popping them out. If you want to turn it at a bigger angle to run it through your machine, then you would visit Lila's mom, Shimmer. And then die cut it that way, okay? Then there is the stitched edge circle backgrounds. So this one is like layering. This is the outermost layer with the double stitch detail, but it does not have a cut line in here. So you'll get a solid circle. So you can use that for a lot of things. The circle is 3.5 inch. Then if you wanted to have this as a frame, you would use this little die right here, which is just a circle die as well. That circle die is under 3 inches, which you can see that I yellow taped with 2 drop-in styles. One is the same waffle grid look, 2 3/4 inch. And then here is a chevron look, okay? So you can layer, mix, match, and have fun with this. You could make shakers with this easily. Love that. Then there is the Spotlight Circle Duo Press Plate. So you're getting dot detail and stripes. I used the dot detail. There are 3-inch circles, okay? Alrighty, now let's look at my examples. Okay, crafters, card number 1. I have 3 sets on this card. First is the layered anemones. So you see how easy it is to layer up. So much fun to add all these great florals. And this one comes together super easy. And then here's the stem and the leaves. So I did 3 flowers. I took a sheet of pattern paper. And the pattern paper is also from a new collection, Bayfair. This one just released. And this is also by Rosie Studio, which she has some more dies to coordinate with her collection that you can use within the collection and outside of. April was the Bellevue collection, beautiful papers, and this die, the peacock. You could bring the peacock in with this collection too. This is just a fantastic die. Kaleidoscope peacock, winner. I'll link it below. 2 thumbs up times 2. There is now Bayfair. This collection, I will link it below, has a scrapbooking kit. This is from the card kit, this 6x6 paper pad. That's the pattern paper out of it. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty this is. So you get 40 sheets, 20 designs. So you're going to get 2 each of 20 designs. I love this blue. Then I put the die on top of it, this one, without the cut line, and cut through this pattern paper. I went back again, taped these 2 together. You see how I have the circle die and then the drop-in taped with yellow tape, and then ran it in white. And then behind it, I just put some navy cardstock, which I have here and here for my card. It's not hard to make, but it's certainly fun to make. So then I have this little lattice grid, and then on it, I put the flowers. Then below it, I put the sentiment. So you make me smile. So here I have Spellbinders Pink Sand and Wild Berry. Then I popped up the whole sentiment from here. And I also stamped out and die cut It's Your Special Day. Finished it off with something I haven't used in a while. Spellbinders dimensional dots in black and white. I just used the white here. Isn't that pretty? I just thought this would have been so nice in here. And that's it for my card. And I just put it on a navy card base. So it's a little bit over an A2, but I think it's a great card. Love these flowers. Did a little bit of ink blending in here. Just right here and right here. Just to give it a little bit of depth. Okay? So love. Alrighty, on to card number 2. So with this one, I'm using the layered iris. I just went by the photograph. Brought out the Spellbinders Purple Mist cardstock, which matches the Platinum Scout in the lilac shimmer. I was talking about it so much lately that I had to start using the color. So here it is. I did do some ink blending in here. Purple inks from Altenew. And then the contrasting color on my iris is Spellbinders Saffron cardstock here. So this layers up pretty easy. You get this little detail, which is here and there. And then that's the center. These two pieces are the little buds right here. And then here's the stem and the greens, okay? On the base, this is porcelain cotton card panel. I pressed out this spotlight circle twice, inked it up with some black better press ink. I used my hack to ink it. I will link my hack here. Put one circle here, then I did a little bit of an overlap. The overlap is covered up by the sentiment and the flowers. I love that. Then when I brought the flower on with the circles, which worked as well, but I wanted to use the lattice texture that I brought in with black cardstock. Also, here are the enamel dots again in white. Then I finished it off with hello, and I did hello only. The sentiment hello, that's out of brushed white cardstock. So there are 4 colors of purple at Spellbinders. This is the lightest, and then that's the second one, lilac blossom. Then underneath it, I'm using lunar gray. Layered up all 3 of these and put it here on the card base. Look at that. Isn't that so much fun? And it gives you that mixed media feel too with the dots and the grid from the lattice. This die cuts like a dream. Seriously. Really, really nice die. And I love the hello. But then I wanted to use a sentiment because I had an idea. So I came in with a last card. Because I didn't use a phrase with the sentiment die, I wanted to make one more card. I came up with this extremely clean card for me. These cards are not easy for me to do because I just want to keep adding stuff, but I reined in myself. So I started off with a white card base. This is an A2 card. I stamped out a little right here. Now, because this whole thing comes as a grid, what you're going to do just to get it stamped by itself, you got to use Post-it on everything else. When you're inking it up, I use my Misty. I needed this to be straight. First, I stamped a little over here, and then I came in with the hello. This is cut out of brushed black, but I could have used a coordinating die, but that's not the look I was going for. Stamped directly here because I wanted a very clean card. The only thing popped up on this card is a flower. Everything else is laid onto the card, including the sentiment. I didn't even want to pop in the shadow. Now for the flowers, because the flower is standing by itself, I did again in the same purple mist with a little bit of ink blending in the center, the large and the small anemone. Put the large anemone right underneath here, then had the small one curving that way. See, I love the curve. See how the curve is working with the sentiment? So I just curved it a little bit facing that way, and this one looking up at that one. Then here are the 2 stems. Now with this leaf, because I have so much white space, this was looking very small to me. You see what I'm talking about? How small it looks? I came into the layered iris, pull these leaves. Look how that worked. And I only did it on this one. I could have done something here. I thought it would have been too much and just exaggerated the curve. It's not really curved, but I exaggerated it. And then to finish it off, I put some Crystal Mixed Gems, the purple crystal part. Crystal Mixed Gems, when you bring it against purples, blues, those type of darker cardstock, it really sparkles in a beautiful way. These gems pick up on this color. Love that. I did pop these up with 1mm foam. Lately, I've been loving subtle height and then higher heights. So at Spellbinders, there is the white foam square mix, 1mm. There's also foam squares. This now will be your 2mm. You see the height differential? So this gives me a very subtle height with the 1mm. 2 would have been too high on this card. There is also in this 1mm, which I'm loving so much, also small squares. So I could just put, you know, a few squares here. So super love. So what do you guys think? This is my A2 top folding card. Alrighty, crafters. So I was totally inspired by all things purple. And these flowers. This is a fabulous collection by Lisa Horton. Lisa! Love it, love it, love it. Lots of fun and play. Even touches of mixed media if you want. So if you do mixed media, this can be a 2-for-1 collection for you as well. Use these elements within your journals and on your projects. And if you do card making, you can also bring it in, but it won't be so much of a mixed media card. If you want to tone this down a little bit more, you would just take out the grid or take out the dot detail. And you can go like this as well. So she offers range, and that's probably why I didn't bring anything into this collection like foundation dies as such, because it has foundation dies, it has florals, and it has sentiments. It even has stamps. So hey, it has a lot. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Hope you're enjoying my exploration of purples. I'm loving it. Expect to see more of it, all inspired by the lilac shimmer. I've been having so much fun using the Scout because the Scout cut all of this goodies just right there at the desk. So loving it. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye!